All right, guys. Today is Thursday, so that means nurses making the news on Thursday. Today, got a little bit of a different one for you. The COVID emergency declaration is expiring soon unless there is an extension made. It will expire in the middle of July unless there is an extension made. And how is this a bad thing? I know, at least for myself, I am ready for everything COVID to go away. Yes, masks, restrictions, everything COVID related, I'm ready for it to go away. However, the COVID emergency declaration, if it goes away, could cut funding to millions of people who are Medicaid, Medicare recipients. This could have a negative impact on home health nursing. Yes, very true. Many people, most people, who get home health nursing services rely on Medicare or Medicaid services. As most people who get home health care don't pay out of pocket for their nurses or aides that come and help them do their daily task. Many people who are still at home are not rich individuals who are just sitting at the house collecting services as they write a check for it. No, they typically rely on these Medicare, Medicaid services. And this is a terrible thing for these individuals, as millions of people could lose funding, and many of these people could also be home health care recipients. Meaning that many home health care people, home health care agencies, could possibly lose funding to services that have been available for the last 2 years, thanks in part to this COVID emergency declaration. Terrible news in the way of people with these home health care services, or even the home health care staff that are helping these individuals, as they could potentially be out of the job. This is not looking too good. And furthermore, in December, there will be further changes to private care insurance, which is sort of related to this, that could raise the prices to insurance. Yay, this is great news all the way around. I would imagine that there will be an extension made, or some sort of not a complete stop of this COVID emergency declaration. However, if a complete stop comes, it could be a terrible disaster. Many people have come to rely on these services that they've gotten for the last 2 years. And if they just stop, it could be a terrible situation. I mean, how can you go from relying on one service to all of a sudden now you have absolutely no services? I would imagine that the politicians who are in charge of this will probably either do one of two things. There will be an extension made and all of these services will continue, or two, there will be an asterisk put by the stoppage in which they will say, you know what, we're going to stop everything except for these certain services, and many services that are Medicaid, Medicare funded will continue to move on. Don't know, kind of curious about how this one ends. Kind of wondering how, the middle of July is going to go for many home health care people. Kind of wondering if they're worried about this as well. If you are home health care and have heard about this, or if you're all worried about this, please let me know. I'm genuinely curious about how this could affect you. Let me know down below. Also, there should be a playlist of nurses making the news on Thursday down below as well. If you like this video, should be one over here that YouTube thinks you'll like. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe over there. Thank you much. Hope it helps.